Welcome back to On the Shelf, the series where I tackle my backlog 1 week at a time. And this week's book is Superman Red Son. This is one of the most highly recommended Superman books that I know of. It's an Elseworld story where instead of landing in the US, Superman lands in Russia. He's brought up in very much the same way, but by the Russian government instead of the American government. And he stands for the Russian ideals instead of the American ideals. And it's such an interesting take on Superman because it puts the person of Superman, this image, this legend somewhat, into a completely different setting and lets us see whether he is still the same man, whether he still grows to be the same hero that we all know him as. The story's got Lex Luthor, it's got Brainiac, and it's got Superman. Some of these roles are slightly reversed, but the core of these characters is still there. And it's a really brilliant story to see if Superman had more power, more political power, how would he envision the world? How would he change the world? How would he run the world? It's such a fantastic introspective look into the makings of Superman and extrapolating that onto a world stage with all the normal players. Lex Luthor, of course, still hates Superman. His only goal in life is to defeat Superman, but for slightly different reasons this time around. And Superman's goal is to make the world a better place, to ensure everyone is safe, to save as many people as possible. This time he does so with so much more power and with a much more godlike status. And Brainiac is just Brainiac. If you love Superman, this is definitely a book to read. I wouldn't recommend it as a first-time Superman story. You need to know at least a little bit about the character to really understand the context here. If you are a Superman fan, this is such a refreshing take. It was a really enjoyable read. I read this in one sitting. Definitely recommend, and it is staying on the shelf.